maintenant, vous n'avez plus qu'à écouter. Recevoir mes ordres. C'est moi qui décide de tout.
Audrey Tautou, her face scrunched like a sour raisin, is Thérèse, straining at the leash of bourgeois constraints and kicking against her provincial marriage to the boorish Bernard. Claude Miller's exacting period drama comes adapted from the 1920s novel by François Mauriac and moves stealthily towards betrayal and punishment.
Il est primordial qu'on nous croie unis. Je vais donc m'installer ici, près de vous, le temps qu'il faudra. Il va sans dire que nous ferons chambre à part. Vous prendrez vos repas dans la vôtre, servis par Baliante.
Et tante Clara?
Est-ce que je peux parler sans être interrompu, Thérèse?
Catherine, you may not have had much sympathy for Michael Shannon in The Iceman, but did Audrey Tautou make your heart bleed?
No, she doesn't, but she does sort of make it pump a bit because it's such a bizarre and sort of impressive and unvain performance. She's such a bitch in it. And she's got this sort of pursed little face that's forever cross, forever angry, forever sort of thinking and processing in a very creepy sort of way. I mean, there's sort of elements of kind of Rachel Cusk, and it's quite compelling, or sort of misery as well. It's sort of really, you know, she's like Michael Shannon in a way, apart from the fact that the main thing about him was that he was incredibly prolific. She doesn't even manage to, you know, knock off one person really. But I quite like this film actually. I thought it was really quite impressive, and it's very dusty and it's quite sort of hard to get immersed into, and your sympathies are meant to be with her, and of course they're not because. But she's, you know, unlike say Keira Knightley in Anna Karenina, where you are meant to feel sorry for her. You know, and you don't, and you hate yourself for it. Here, this is just a sort of compellingly horrible little person, sort of. I mean, you know, poor thing, you know, imprisoned in all these pine trees and with all this wealth.
11,000-acre estate.
Yeah. We all got troubles, but yes. I liked it. I thought it was good.
Peter, what did you think?
I thought it perhaps didn't have access to the interior of her mind in the way that the book possibly would have. But what a fascinating idea. It's not Flaubertian, she's not like Madame Bovary at all. She's somebody who's not very romantic. She's notionally a sort of a free thinker, but with a very strong sense of how great it is to be rich, and how great it would be to be even more rich if she married this dull fellow. It's sort of like a suspense thriller, but very unlike almost anything else. And there is something really claustrophobic and airless about what's being described and what's being evoked. It is very, very French as well. It's the real France profonde, very unlike the sugary populaire, for example, which in its own way is rather French. It has that very sugary tone, whereas this isn't sugary at all. But my goodness,
sort of well-upholstered dark
it's like a
furniture.
dark. There's lots of scenes of people drinking wine as well. That kind of dark clarity, if I may use that rather Anglo-Saxon word. Real taste, or strong, intense taste. Yeah, exactly. And a little of it goes a long way, in a way. But my goodness, it really is a strong taste.
6, 7, 8, 9. Bah, où tu vas?
À la cuisine, je mangerais bien une petite omelette, là.
Des œufs. Mais tu viens de passer 2 jours au lit et à la diète.
Justement. Faut que je suis sur pied, faut que je reprenne des forces. Je crois que ma mère avait raison, c'est l'incendie de Mano qui m'affiche plus rien.
Hé
Oh, zut, j'avais oublié mes gouttes.
J'allais te les préparer.
Voilà, je vais le faire. Alors, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah oui, je compte mes gouttes.
J'ai demandé à Balion de te faire ton omelette.
Merci, mon ange.